children, today's topic is The Last Bargain, a beautiful poem by Rabindranath Tagore in your Honeydew English book. It consists of 4 stanzas. For your better understanding, I upload it in 2 halves. Rabindranath Tagore was born in Calcutta on 6th of May, 1861. He received his education at his own home and later at University College, London. He was a poet, dramatist, novelist, short story writer, a philosopher, and a nation builder. He founded a school at Shantiniketan in West Bengal, which later expanded into an international university known as the Vishwa Bharati. He even created a new form of music which is known as Rabindra Sangeet. He is the author of India's national anthem. He died in Calcutta on 7th of August 1941. First, I'll give the introduction of the poem. The poem is about someone looking for a job. However, he wants to be hired without losing his freedom. The poet tells us that he received offers from the rich, the powerful, and the beautiful. However, he turned them all down. At last, he met an innocent child. He immediately accepted his offer. Children, first I'll recite the first and second stanza of this poem, and afterwards I'll give the explanation for this first and second stanza also in this video. The last bargain. Come and hire me, I cried, while in the morning I was walking on the stone-paved road. Sword in hand, the king came in his chariot. He held my hand and said, I will hire you with my power. But his power counted for naught, and he went away in his chariot. Meanings for the new words. Hire me means get my services in return for payment. Stone-paved road, the path of stones or the stony path. Sword means weapon with a long thin metal blade. Chariot, a horse-drawn open vehicle. Held, kept. Counted for naught, was of no worth. Now we'll move on to the explanation of this stanza. Early in the morning, a man walked along the stony roads of the city, offering himself for a hire. Going in his chariot, a king saw him. He offered to buy him, offering his power in return. His power did not seem of much worth to the man. He refused, and the king moved on. Stanza 2. In the heat of the midday, the houses stood with shut doors. I wandered alone the crooked lane. An old man came out with his bag of gold. He pondered and said, I will hire you with my money. He weighed his coins one by one, but I returned away. Meanings for new words. Midday, afternoon. Crooked, not straight. Pondered, thought. Turned away, went to the other side. Now we will see the explanation for this second stanza. The man walked on in that heat of noon. He roamed about in crooked lanes. All the doors were shut. An old man came out with his bag of gold. He thought and then offered to hire the man with gold. This offer could also not attract the man, and he went the other way. I summarize once again, children. The man was crying because he wanted a job. He wanted a job of his own choice. It was the king in his chariot who offered him a job in the morning. The king offered to give him his power in return for his services for the king. The man did not accept the king's offer because power did not attract him. All he wanted was goodwill and cheer. In the hot midday, the man wandered along the curved lanes of the city. He kept on shouting for a job. He was willing to be hired. The old man offered him gold for his work. The man was not interested in money, so he turned away from the old man in search of a better bargain. In fact, the man was interested in goodwill and cheer. Neither the king nor the rich man had offered it, so it was natural for him to reject those offers. Children, the explanation for the next 2 stanzas will be given in the next video. Thank you, children.